Good morning. My name is James Galbraith. I'm the one-time chair of Economists for Peace and Security, and I want to welcome you to this symposium co-sponsored by EPS and the LBJ School of Public Affairs here at the LBJ Washington Center. The title of our symposium this morning is Securing Justice, Advice for the New Congress. And before we begin, I want to acknowledge the organizers of this event, EPS Chair Stephanie Kelton, Taya Harvey, our longtime director who did all of the heavy lifting, Bob Hockett of Cornell Law School, who came in and assisted in extremely important ways. We opened this symposium this morning under dramatic circumstances. The arrival in January of a new Congress with an open strategic path, open in a way that I think we have not seen in quite a few years. And the question before the country is, what should that Congress do? Our position, exemplified by this symposium, is that it should set to work on a program, on an actual governing agenda to secure peace and justice. The elements of that program will be discussed throughout the morning, and I simply want to highlight three that seem to me to be especially important. First, to strengthen Social Security, to move toward universal health insurance, to guarantee jobs to all who wish to have them, and to improve wages, especially to achieve a much higher federal minimum wage. Second, to face and meet the need to transform and rebuild our national infrastructure, especially to fight climate change while preserving and improving the quality of life. In other words, to set the strategic direction for the evolution of the national economy and society for the generations ahead. And third, and this is especially important to the mission of EPS, to face and accept the danger, the futility of reckless, aggressive posturing on the world stage, to change the structure and the mission of our military so as to meet our actual security needs, to recognize and accept the reality of the world in which we live, which includes the presence of other great and rising powers, and to realize that we cannot have dominance and stable security at the same time. Throughout history, no power ever has or ever will achieve those two goals at the same time. So we stand with Mikhail Gorbachev, who spoke yesterday on this point, and with the spirit of Ronald Reagan, that to say firmly that we should not be in a new Cold War. I will close, because this is a dramatic moment, with a reference to my favorite text from American political history, the message that Abraham Lincoln sent to Congress in December of 1862. A passage that reads, "The dogmas of the quiet past are inadequate to the stormy present. The occasion is piled high with difficulty, and we must rise with the occasion. As our case is new, so we must think anew and act anew. We must disenthrall ourselves, and then we shall save our country." And the final words I wish to quote, which strike me as particularly wonderful and fitting for our moment, were these. Lincoln said, "The way is plain, peaceful, generous, just." And in that spirit, I would like to call the symposium to order, to ask the first panel to take their places, and I'm going to yield the chair of the first panel to the chair of the Board of Economists for Peace and Security, Professor Stephanie Kelton. Thank you very much.